Then we shall start off just as we ended, with 10 battle bodyguards, well, droid bodyguards, dropping in hot drop from a transport ship.
This
Since it's not a person. And
shoot him.
as he does, B2 heroically dives on one of them, going into the underbrush because he's not here yet. So B2 is 1v1ing one of the bodyguards. So
the one time we need a healer.
I should do thy thing.
I'm gonna run over and try and get the fallen cannon off of Gallon.
Remember to lift with your legs.
Do not underestimate.
Here's the thing: you dig your feet in, and you're like, and you start lifting it inch by inch. But it's going to take a while if you're going to try lifting that entire transport. You at least start moving it.
It's a miracle.
Yeah, you just see Astrid flipping Hulk out for a moment. Mandalore!
No, I'm just yelling Gallon's name to try and get him to either get somebody to drag his ass out if he can't get out on his own. Because I'm gonna be preoccupied carrying this thing.
Astrid has run over and you see the bounty, I keep saying one bounty, but bodyguard droids eyeing her up like, ooh, free target.
Actually, is Gallon free? Or is still pinned?
She's still lifting it like inch by inch.
In that case, I believe I shall run over there and attempt to assist her because... Okay, I didn't fail
completely fail. Not bad. You're actually helping, and Astrid, you're able to use the blue dice on your turn as well, because she is actually helping, at very least.
Nice.
Meanwhile, you hear what sounds like an epic battle off in the forest. B2 is 1v1ing that droid like a boss. You can't see it anything, it's just too cool to see.
I'd be more impressed if he shoots a hill part out of me.
If you want to use a light side dice, he can.
Can I?
Yeah, you can. I'll just fire his thing if you want to use it.
Well, I'd say right now that's absolutely worth it for me, so please.
So yeah, all you see is him 1v1 each droid, so you poke out a bush and shoot a dart, and it hits you in the back of the neck, Korax. Ooh, that feels gorgeous. It's like adrenaline.
Back in action.
Then B2 goes back to 1v1ing. Captain Jack Dibler.
Right, well, since I, think my side of things was cleared up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in which case I'm just gonna look at him and go, "What's that, you chicken shit, mother bam!" Fire up a shot into them. That is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then I don't know what his defense is, but that would be 11 damage normally. Then I'm gonna fan the hammer.
As you fire, one of the bodyguard droids moves in front, taking the blast, having its arm blown clean off as it looks towards you with its rifle still in hand. The other one passes by, but basically deflects off of his armor. You can see a small shimmer as it does.
Fuck.
I'm before
Why is the
Astrid.
music stopping?
Astrid, from below the transport, you see what appears to be a faint glow. A mix of orange and azure blue. Ready. From below, all you see is an cracked armored hand come up and grab the side of a transport. With a mighty roar, you see it start to lift as you help him, and Gallon's lifting the transport with you. Across his armor, all you see is 2 layers of shielding, both melee and energy, covering his body.
I know he's saying.
His helmet appears to be cracked, half of his visor is broken off, as you see almost wild eyes scanning the area as he pushes himself out and then looks towards Yulin. He's using one of the nice little special abilities I gave him. Think Barbarian Raid, but for Mandalorians.
Oh, Mandalore!
For Mandalore.
I'm just glad he's okay.
And because he's okay, he's going to immediately rush.
Yes. That
With
is what
his-
he do.
This is what he does.
That's awkward. I was gonna huck some nades.
Fuck me.
Okie dokie.
The red was meant to be, the extra red was meant to be for his bodyguards, but you just see him go and start charging towards you, and you're like all shocked. Moves two of his guards in front, but Ganon just extends his arms, knocking them both back with a lariat before carrying on and gripping onto Yulin, both on his arm, on his gauntlet, and on the weapon that he was holding from before. He's like, God, why don't you go down? But before he can say another word, all you hear is crack, and Yulin literally snapping both of them off. His gauntlet that fired acid broken in Galleon's hand, and his weapon is crushed as well. Yulin is looking rather damn shocked. Oh wait, not Astrid. What am I doing? Go way back. Sorry, Cora.
What about? Guess
They-
what? Cora is smelling blood in the water, and boy, does she love that. Also, I thought that boy, that's all me. She looks very proud.
I don't know. I think you taught him the other stuff up until this point.
Shh, don't worry about it. I always taught him charge straight through into danger. It always works out. That was totally me.
God damn you, Cora.
Anyway, do I get some kind of advantage because Kulan is
get-
kind of occupied?
Because he's got another enemy in his face.
So I get a blue dice?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Right. Well, since getting into engaged range is much easier than getting out, I'm just gonna use my movement to walk up to him, and I'm gonna activate my link ability. Surprise, motherfucker! Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh! Here I come.
Let's see. Sudden jolt. The target drops whatever's in its hand. Would you like to basically cut off his other acid launcher?
Absolutely.
So in other words, he's gotten one crush. He's about to point it right into Galleon's face, and all you see is this blade come across the top. Galleon ducking just in time as it scrapes and slices it off.
Also, since that was with my linked ability, that's 10 damage with 2 piercing twice. Now I wanna take 2
Okay.
more strain and hit him one more time.
You're taking more strain?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Here comes the second blow. Ooh, how about that? 4, 5, that's 9 damage with 2 piercing. As for the triumph, I choose something vital, so close to the nearby blast doors, blah blah blah, stuff like that. He used some kind of device on his arm to get these things here in operation. I wanna use my triumph to damage his controls and see if I can't make his droids basically copper circle. Can I do that?
That does sound very Star Wars-esque, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't it wouldn't normally work in a sci-fi game, but it's a very it is a very Star Wars thing to break console to make them go mad, and you did triumph. I tell you what, they'll probably go a bit wacky, so you can definitely damage it. At least you
Nice.
can't command them as well as you can.
Oh yeah. Okay, that works.
So
for me.
essentially, you sliced one, came back, and sliced again to get rid of his console, just taking out his gadgets.
And hopefully dealt a lot of damage to him. That's my turn.
Yo, you also take 2 strain from the gas cloud, which is
Okay.
still there.
That's fair. I can take it, just barely.
Astrid.
I
The
want to
robots-
fight you and...
You do? Well, you can, because right now he cannot command them to protect him.
Awesome, I'm gonna shoot him. I haven't been able to fight him this entire time.
So, yeah, thanks to Corey, he's now lost the ability to use dark side dice to protect him.
Oh
It
wait,
doesn't look
that's
like he has
3
to.
reds.
Oh, you still have 3 reds.
Yeah, that
It's,
might...
Let's just say that roll was a bit too hard. Like, what the fuck? He's a pink weapon.
Get rid of 1 advantage due to you not having a blue dice anymore from it.
Oh.
No, wait, did someone give you blue dice?
No, not
No?
mine.
Okay, just making sure.
So
So yeah,
it's 4 successes and an advantage.
after getting his gadgets all crushed and his arms sliced. By the way, is this a stun setting or actual blaster fire?
It'll be the stun setting because we can't kill him.
Okay, I was going to say, at lower health, it still affects us. You can just see it slamming into his joints, as you know Mandalorian armor, and you know where to shoot. You see him kneel down for a moment. Ugh, damn it. At this point, you can hear him go, to hell with this. Omega 041. At that point, you see the guards that have at that point surrounded you guys start to violently shiver and shake, and the middle of their chest start to glow. Aha! Since you got 2 successes, I'm going to count that as being 2 people. On Galen's turn, essentially, he's going to turn around to you two and attempt to grab both Cora and dive on Astrid, if you allow him to.
Of course not.
Wait, you're not gonna allow Galen to get down, Mr. President, you?
Oh wait, I thought Yulan was trying to grab me.
No, Galen.
Sure, I guess.
I'm gonna actually dive onto Yulan, basically trying to grapple him and also make sure he doesn't fucking die because he's a retard.
Yeah.
I'm basically punching him in the face.
You can spend a white dice to take that now if you want.
I'm punching him. I'm basically punching him in the face while saving him from an explosion.
Roll brawl.
I'm just yelling at him, calling him a retard. Fucking idiot! Why are you blowing shit up while you're in range?
You can. Okay, so you can't. If you want to spend those. Oh no. Okay.
Amanda, do you want me to explain that?
So yeah, I would like to explain. But you can see him. He was about to reach up towards his gauntlet again, but this time the underside, as he's about to. He's like. You can see just as you dive on him, a red shield appear on him, but then you dive on him. He's like,
but didn't I damage his gauntlet?
No, it's the underside.
He has a lot of gadgets.
That's Mandalorian armor, dude. Basically, you took out 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. He's still got his gas mist backpack and his shield. Galen's one with multiple layers of shield. So Galen dived on Cora, about to get Astrid, but Astrid jumped over him to dive on Yulan and punch him in the face. How much damage, nondescript damage does that do?
I don't know.
2 is the basic damage, Brawn improved it, so how much Brawn do you have?
I have 3.
So that's 5 damage.
5, and for successes, fuck me. You can.
No, that's with the successes. With the successes, that's 5 damage.
Oh, it is. Oh, because there's no base.
Brawl just deals Brawn plus successes.
Oh, okay, so it's 5. That's pretty good. You punched
unless you have
hard.
I don't know, laser brass knuckles or something.
Yeah. So okay, you dive on them until finally, as the droids detonate, you see the entire area bathed in what appears to be like plasma, until the areas that were once hot and turned to glass eventually fade. You hear, "Sir, one of them exploded over here." As B2 climbs out.
It was all me, sir. I got him, sir.
I've got him. Don't worry.
Oh, look, it appears I blew the ones over here up as well.
I didn't know I was that good.
You should give me a raise, sir.
So, were any weapons? Yulan, after the place detonated, Galen protected you, Cora, with his shielding, and since Astrid was basically behind the cover and Yulan's shield, they protected you. Tizzle, you were too far away, and Jack was too far away as well. So essentially, Yulan's attempting to reach up and get you off of him at this point, but you already broke his nose. He's tired. Can
I ask go?
I'm bitch slapping his hand away and then bitch slapping him.
And you knocked him before I got his. That's literally how close he was. He's 2 away from being knocked out. So I'm just gonna say you bitch slap him out cold.
Slap him out cold. Now, the end of the boss fight, it wasn't like an epic thing. It wasn't like an epic triumph move. No, it was just a bitch slap.
Oh yeah.
Wait. Please tell me that B29's recording caught the bitch slap that finally knocked Yulen out.
Oh yeah, he's always recording.
Amazing.
All of Mandalore just watches as Astrid readies her pimp hand and
Bitch.
Also, since I'm apparently the only sane one who didn't dive into a plasma explosion, I'm gonna go over and make sure Astrid's okay.
Astrid is smoking a little bit. In fact, her armor looks like it's kind of melting, on the back at least.
Right, I pull out my little hand fire extinguisher from my coat and just go to town.
I mean, Caesar's sort of thinking was just, oh, she pimp slapped him into unconsciousness. She's probably fine.
I'm just gonna roll him onto his stomach and just like sit on his back so he can't move even if he wakes up.
Galen, on the other hand, is standing up and is trying to help you up.
Since he took a while, I'm basically gonna go, so how long are you gonna keep playing on me? She's gonna gently knee him in the gut.
He coughs. I've done a transport on him, oddly enough. He is a little bit injured. He stands up and looks away and he's gonna help you to your feet without looking.
Thanks. And she's gonna dust herself off as she gets up. Or is actually just gonna take a moment to take a look at the transport and how heavy it is, and just admire that Galen was literally crushed underneath that and go, wow, you really are tough. And she gives him a slight pat on the back.
He stumbles a little bit because as you hit him on the back, he stumbles a little bit because it seems like he still has that leg wound from when Yulen shot him.
Oh right. Vito should probably take a look at.
Before anyone does anything else, Tissa raises her blaster and points it at Galen, and just utters the words, yield.
Would be easier if you just went down now before we have to.
He's like,
as this transpires, Cora is frowning a bit. Clearly she doesn't approve of this.
Hey!
It's still a
snapping
duel.
my fingers at this point as I'm sitting down on top of Yulen. Look. Now that we've gotten all of this bullshit out of the way, I think it's time for a proper duel, which means everybody except for Galen and Jack, please sit the fuck down.
Galen nods. You can see he really respects what you just said. Like, yeah, that's what he promised.
TCI gives a nod and then holsters his blaster.
Galen makes his way over. What are you doing, Jack?
Well, I was making sure the wife was okay, and when Tizza was pointing her pistol, I didn't point mine at him, but I'm ready to twitch it over at any second. It's already on stun.
Well, you've now been called out to a duel, and Tizza's no longer pointing her blaster at him.
Good.
Yeah, so I'm assuming everybody just kind of gives them a wide berth so they can fight.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm gonna look over to Astrid and say, first blood?
I mean, he's already bleeding, so you're gonna have to take it up with Galen. I'll
be right back.
Don't worry, I'll call it when it's done.
Jack just nods at that. Wanted you to tell me how much I'm gonna have to fuck this kid up before.
I mean, you.
Astrid is confident that, well, he's gonna be able to take it.
I was assuming that Jack would just pull the blaster and stun him.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, I've got a stunner.
Also, you have to note that Astrid knows both you and Galen's fighting styles extremely well, so she's gonna know when one of you is done.
For him is when he can't quickly move, and for me it's when I can't think of any more tricks.
Yeah, for you it's when Galen has you pinned down, then you're done. You can't do anything in that case.
You underestimate my powers.
No, that's the point where he blows up
your power. This is how I married you. Remember? You physically could not escape me.
That's the point at which he blows up a thermal detonator like on himself to escape.
That's the point where I sleight of hand it onto the guy's back and use him as a shield. Plus, I still have that
Astrid,
group that up visors.
Astrid will be refereeing the fight from sitting on top of Yulin, and I will be right back.
Yeah, no, Jack just nods.
Galen is also nodding to this. He's just like, first blood then. However, he does reach up to his gauntlet and turn off the 2 layers of shielding he has on. Both melee and energy.
I smile and put away the grenade that's still been in my left hand this entire time.
By the way, Ash, Yulin has been upgraded to a bench.
Yep.
Is all the girls sitting on him.
Except for me, who's actually eyeing his balls, and I'm thinking of castrating still.
Bad
I'm
call.
gonna look over to Galen and go, standard,
Back.
10 paces, on the count of 10, spin around and fire.
Normally I would ask for a hand-to-hand fight, but fine. He's actually gonna remove his helmet since it's broken and throw it to the ground as well, before pulling out the heavy blaster.
I'm gonna undo my coat. Not take it off, just so it can swish dramatically.
Slowly undress each other until they're fully naked.
Like, do you pull back your coat and hook it in the pit of your arms? You have your drawing
The
hand
love
free
triangle
and
ceases when the 2 men decide to fuck each other.
Fucking space western.
And Astrid is left cold and alone with 2 cats.
You can cut the sexual tension with a laser knife.
Look, all I'm saying is, so you know how when Jack grew up,
you could cut it with a thermal battle axe.
So wait, is this him living out his dream right now?
This is exactly what Space Clint Eastwood would do. I've already hooked my coat back, so I've got my blaster, like, drawing ready. We're in a western now.
This is gonna be absolutely hilarious when you eat shit.
You can just see him, like, popping the little holster bit to make sure you can draw it faster. And then turn around and wait for you.
Wanna know what my secret is, Amanda? I have a talent that lets me draw my weapon as a free action. I have a talent that lets me advance my initiative if I choose to take strain, and I have a talent that gives me advantages if I act before an enemy. I'm built for this.
He's built for dueling.
You're gonna fail eventually, and it's gonna be
Adam,
super funny
could it be
if
that you built
here.
a space cowboy?
Could it be that I built a space cowboy?
Now, for this, I'm gonna say no white or black dices.
Are you sure about that? Because Kora's gonna cheer for Gulan because I like his style. He's a good boy. Oh, never mind. I guess luck is with Adam today.
Take Experta.
Yeah?
Jack will remember that.
He's like nodding towards you and he's waiting for you, Jack. Do you come up?
Yep. I tell him, good luck. When I win, I'll let her decide for herself.
You can see your backs are against each other and you can feel him physically, like, relax at that. And he whispers back, he says, I would have done the same. Before winning his blaster.
Is he already accepted defeat?
Yeah.
He's pretty much about ready to pass out.
Yeah, even as you start walking, you can see he's limping.
Also, can I have someone, please, for me to go, wow, wow, wow,
Wow.
See, Ash, as GM, this is where you should have been prepared.
No, like, somehow a tumbleweed rolls by in the forest. I have no idea how it got there.
Oh, I airdropped it in for this one.
No, he's basically McCree. Every time he decides it's high noon, just the tumbleweed appears out of nowhere.
That's my secret. In any time zone, it's always high noon. But sometimes
What you
it's
guys
always
don't
hate.
realise is I keep a lot of shit in my smuggler's coat. This is my dual tumbleweed.
Right, you ready?
I'm ready. How are we doing this, Ash? We roll initiative? We do it.
Well, I think maybe just for highest wins.
Both take a shot, highest wins, or?
Yeah,
I'd say
basically I was thinking
opposing
this.
for opposing vigilance for who fires first, and then you just fire.
Yeah.
But
let's
that's
do that.
basically what initiative is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's roll initiative.
Okay, so we get to 10, roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Roll it.
1 second.
Do it.
Is it cool or vigilance?
Oh boy.
I think it'd be cool, wouldn't it?
It's
Yeah,
cool.
since they're both
Expect
ready,
it
it's
to happen,
cool.
so.
If prepared, it's cool.
Also, wait,
There's no-
why are you rolling with a purple?
Oh yeah, never mind me.
It's like,
Oh, he's
Right,
still at
ready?
0, so.
Yeah, do you want
Adam,
me
you
to re-roll
failed your
that, or
initiative.
just...
Yeah, we
just
roll.
count those? Okay, I've taken off the purple.
Adam, you have failed your initiative. I don't know how.
Okay, 3, 2,
2,
1.
1, go.
Oh, that was so close!
Hey Ash,
Ooh.
I suffer 1 strain and upgrade my initiative by 1. I go before him.
Kick.
You can do that? What talent is it?
That's the smuggler talent. Let me bring it up. Yes, I can actually put it up. It's on the right hand side, under rapid reaction.
Alright. I'm gonna trust you, because
I mean,
you can be trusted, Adam.
he
I've
was
never
built
seen
for
you
this.
before.
I literally built myself a
Yeah,
cowboy
you-
shit.
Cowboy duels.
I thought this might be. So safe to say we're both at like close range, 1 purple for each of us?
Yep.
Okay, good. And then...
Oh, and it's even successes, not even advantages. Damn.
Hmm.
I would like to crit, please.
If you hit.
Oh. Ooh.
So we both crit.
Triumph.
Oh, fuck me.
Jesus Christ.
And hang on.
You
and
both
all
go
you
down.
hear
I-
is, as they turn around, as you see is both of them hit each other, Galen dropping down, his knee crumpling from the injury, and he just slams to the ground.
Oh shit, you know what I just realised?
And you
It doesn't
may...
hit me. That doesn't beat my defense.
Kick.
It doesn't
But
crit.
Jack, well, Triumph is normally a normal crap, but as he hits you as well, but you don't go down. From his injuries, Galen just crumples down, and you can see him like on the ground, barely standing, or barely sitting. Sorry, he's like, damn it.
I shot him on the stun setting, just for everyone's benefit.
Yeah. And he just flops back, just finally succumbing to his injuries, like...
Me too.
Yes,
job.
sir. Of course.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of nod and head over to Galen and kind of sit cross-legged with his head in my lap, so he can just kind of get
It's
healed.
my idiom. Bring the pistol up, blow the smoke, twirl it, holster, face my back to everyone.
It's like, no, you have to wait for a transport, just coolly walking away.
That's the cowboy finish.
Jack, please come back.
Jack,
Gotta look
wait.
cool.
Jack, no.
Ugh,
That
a
was
hole in the coat.
epic.
So I
like
guess that completes the duel.
Mm-hmm. You complete the duel, and I would have to say that was an epic ending. That really was an epic ending for it.
And to nobody's surprise, Jack won.
And
Bang.
while everybody
Gone in
was
the
super
west.
distracted,
Barely.
Bora cut his ball, so.
No, you didn't, because I was there the entire time.
Yeah, but now you're not.
I will
But I'm sitting
fucking
on it.
kill you.
Snippy, snippy.
Yeah, and teaser is there, so no, you did not.
Snip.
Snippy.
You can. All right, Experta's imagining him cutting off people's balls. I don't know why he's obsessed with that, but that's a weird fetish.
And now
okay.
the Mandalorian will no longer be aggressive about anything.
But yeah, he's fine. I was making sure nobody did anything to him.
Okay, so I guess by this point, you see another transport coming into the area, and from it steps, well, practically everybody. Fendor steps off, your mother steps off, and a few Fentel guards as well.
Well, they can see Tisser sitting on their champion.
You can
Korax just gonna point in a very disrespectful manner towards the asshole on the ground and be like, turns out he's a pussy, send in the next one.
They're looking a bit angry towards you, Cora. It's like, they must have cheated somehow. Yeah, there's no way you could do this. Sina is looking a bit concerned about all this as everything seems to be picking up.
We didn't cheat.
Unit by this point is like waking up and he's like, get off me, you scum.
Rude. But no, we didn't cheat. We played by the rules fair and square.
I mean, wait, aren't we standing like in the midst of like a fucking batch of destroyed droids that fucking transport, you know,
yes,
the works?
Oh yeah.
Like we're standing in a fucking junkyard of droids.
It's like, Tina's like, well, still, this, I can't, as she's trying to speak, but Fendor holds up a hand toward her to basically silence her before he steps forward and goes, Jack, speaks towards you.
I'll, turn over towards him.
With a right of fair combat.
Sibby, stop murdering the food.
Yeah, stop it. You have been given the right to decide Astrid's fate.
A bit dramatic.
That hurt.
No assistant.
Remember, before you say that, he goes, before you answer, remember, the Fentel clan will not take this lightly.
Deal. That hurt you.
He nods and looks towards you, Astrid. Make your choice.
Amanda?
Yeah, and she's just kind of sitting there like, God damn it.
Dude, are you seeing this?
Come on, T-Rex! Fuck you, bitch!
Yes, on the building, collateral damage!
Fuck collateral damage, I'm an giant-ass robot!